Hello guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna have another short video about the last blade that I showed you. It's the axe, the Viking axe. It is, I think, a really beautiful blade, and we are gonna have a look at it in more into details and why someone should buy something like that or shouldn't buy something like that. The blade comes in this beautiful leather sheet that I showed you already. This is the axe, and it is made by aaknives. It is handmade and hand forged. You can see the work that has been done with it's not been all grinded and all finished, and they left the marks of the hand forging, of the blacksmithing, the hammering on the steel, which I really like actually as aesthetics. It gives a rough but even utilitarian look with something that will match actually something that would be used by the Vikings, at least in our collective minds. The handle is all wood with this really nice carving that resembles the typical patterns of a snake kind of carving, or the leather work that would be go around a handle, which is actually even here the leather that is covering this part of the handle, which I think has actually, by using it, it has made it actually even better. It was a little bit moving. Now it's a little bit more sturdy after I've been using it a little bit. So I give you even far more, a little bit more details about this. So the steel that has been used is a 9HS, which is a tool steel. Very hardy, very sturdy, which is a very perfect steel for this kind of tools. If you even want to use it and not just use it as a nice piece to show to your friends. The HRC is 5859. The blade, in terms of dimensions, is 155 millimeters or 6.1 inches. The thickness is 15 and 3, so 15 millimeters and 3 millimeters, the two dimensions, or zero 0.6 and 0.09. The width is 110 millimeters or 4.3 inches. The work that I showed you last time is actually, it is a sturdy, very utilitarian tool that can be used for wood chopping, woodworking and wood chopping. I think you can probably use the blade even for feather sticking and start a fire. So overall, I think that this is not just a beautiful piece, but even a useful one. I've been trying, even after I made the last video, to chop some more wood, and by using it a little bit more, I started to get used to this kind of different kind of, the blade has this shape that is typical of a possible battle axe, but you can use it even for wood chopping, although the penetration is a little bit different because the strength that is applied to the wood goes first here and then here. So you instinctively and even ergonomically go first on with this part of the blade, and the wood tends to come out this way, and instead you have to point more towards the lower part of the blade into the wood, and then it becomes a better tool for chopping wood. Although it's not the perfect, I mean, it cannot replace, it can actually replace a normal axe, but of course has more of a aesthetic look, aesthetic finish of the blade. Yeah, I want to remind everybody that I'm not paid by AA Knives. but I think that they do very nice work. So I really like to show their products, especially if they are well built. They are handmade, so I have a tendency to prefer handmade products instead of machine tooled, industrially made blades. This one comes at a relatively affordable price for the kind of tool it is. It's now you can find a slightly different design than this one on their website for 350, more or less 350 euro, which I think for this one plus the leather sheath, it is a good knife. It's not cheap, but it's not too expensive. I mean, I don't think you can find anything similar of this kind of quality on the market for that price. If you consider some knives that are mid-tech or even just industrial, uh, they can even go for this kind of money, and they are not even better steels. They are maybe 10.95. I don't name the companies, but we all know there are some companies with very pricey tags that can give you a blade of a similar steel of this one for a similar price. But this one, there is much more work into it, and overall, I think I would suggest anyone to buy this kind of stuff if you like Viking things. Having said that, and my dog coming here to join me. Ciao a tutti, and see you next time. Ciao.
Call me a